Ooh, that light. She blinded me to the right. Ooh, that light. Ooh, that light. She blinded me to the right. Yeah, I'm on one this morning, y'all. I am currently at Burger King. Trying to get me some breakfast. Because I feel like going home cooking. Because I cleaned dishes last night. And I don't want to do no dishes this morning. But, anyway. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Lynette's Life. I am, of course, yours truly, Lynette. And this is my life, baby.
You had the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant meal to go?
Mm-hmm.
You need jelly?
Strawberry.
There you go. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
You're welcome.
So, basically, I have taken little man to school, got him situated. We ended up, well, not we, but I ended up going to the light place. Oh man, this is gonna drown me out, bro. Sorry, y'all, about that light. I shouldn't have came this way. I should have went the other way. But anyway, I went to the light place and paid my light bill, which I had put in my budget for $240. But y'all, got there to the light place and pulled my bill out and looked at my bill, y'all. I was over budgeting $100, but I'm glad I did. Low key, I was looking out for myself. I was looking out for self when I did that the other week. Cause I do this app called Budget. I got that from my mom. She uses that app, and we were in talking, and she was telling me about how, you know, she used that app to budget, you know, and I just went out ahead and downloaded it or whatever, and just was playing around with it for a little bit. And I came to realize that if I cut out a lot of stuff that I don't really use, like all them different, like I got a Roku, and like a lot of that stuff, like it's direct link to, like, you know, HBO stars and all of that. And I had started like signing up for them little subscriptions, y'all. That adds up, especially when you talking about monthly. That starts to add up. And I just was playing around with it, and I was like, dang, no wonder, you know, at the beginning of the month when I get a little money, I be struggling throughout the rest of the month because I got all this little excess stuff that, you know, this extra stuff that I really don't need. So I just started going through the different little apps that I be subscribed to, and you know, I went through, like, especially like the TV stuff, I went through it, and if it was for me, I realized, you know, I just like, okay, how often do I really watch these apps, you know, or the shows on these apps? And I started deleting stuff, and then after a while I said, well, let me hit up Sheldon and see what he most frequently uses. And he mostly uses YouTube, but when he feel like, you know, watching his shows and stuff like that, he do Netflix. So anyway, long story short, I went through, I unsubscribed from all that extra stuff that I don't use, and for the ones that we do use, I opted for the yearly option, y'all. It may be looking like a big chunk of money in the beginning, but it pays out in the long run when you're talking month to month. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, you pay that, and you know, in the upcoming months, you ain't got to worry about paying those subscriptions. You see what I'm saying? Until the next year. So that frees up that little bill. Well, dang, sis. That frees up that little bill for the remaining months of the year. Okay. I'm just saying. Instead of you worried about, okay, well, this came up, so I'm not going to be able to pay this, because it's already paid for. You see me? You see me? You see me? Y'all see me? The sun ain't blinding right now. Y'all see me. So yeah, I ended up doing that, and y'all, when I tell y'all, I went from having like an extra $140 to an extra 300 and something. No cap, no lie, no BS. Like real talk. You know, and that's just not that either. That's with me, because I do my contacts, and the way how that's set up is kind of janky, but it's like $40, but I get like 2 rounds in a month. You know, I get them for like a month, but I go ahead and I double up. So I'm like, I went on ahead and paused that subscription because I don't wear, I had to factor in the fact that I don't wear my contacts that often. And they're one-time use. You see what I'm saying? After you wear them a day, you throw them away. And I don't wear them that often. So I have right now, y'all, I got 4 boxes of contacts. That's 2 months worth of contacts that I got. And I'm like, I can pause because I know that I could stretch them contacts out for like 3 or 4 months. So anyway, that was a big chunk that added to that as well. And what else? It was something else that I started saving on. Oh, gas for my car. Like, what I ended up doing with the gas for my car is I fill up. I've been doing it, but I hadn't budgeted in. But I go ahead, like right now, my car, my needle is right above a half a tank. So I don't need to go ahead and do like I do every month, which is I fill up when I get my money, and because I don't really do that much driving or go, you know, I don't be in and out, you know, constantly in the streets or whatever. So my gas lasts me for the month when I fill up. So like I said, right now I'm on a half a tank of gas, but I do know upcoming I'm going to be doing a little more traveling, you know, going to my niece's games and things like that. So what I did was this month, since I'm saving that $40 from my contact subscription, I put that in my emergency fund for gas. So just in case. But yeah, it's caused me to save a lot more. Now, I did mess up, y'all, because I went this morning and I purchased some things, but it's necessary things. Is, you know, I bought me some winter pants, you know, some joggers and some long sleeves and stuff like that. But that was pretty much it. And then as far as and I bought me some sports bras because I am finna start getting back because I enjoyed going walking a couple of weeks ago. So I bought me some more sports bras because the one I got, y'all, this one here so old. I had this sports bra when I was in high school, and she done. I used to have, I had a gray and a black pair, and them been done. This one here so old, y'all, it's you can't see right now because of the sun, but it's so see-through and wide, and no matter how much you see, it ain't even white no more. It's damn near tan or brown, but I done washed it, and no matter how much I wash it, it's still, I done bleached it, everything. She just done. She got over 10 years worth of use in her. But so I bought some more of those. You know, just little warm workout gear and stuff like that, and I'm still good for now. Then what I did was, which I do every month at the beginning of the month. Y'all, that light, why the sun won't let me be great? I mean, this man over here working out. And then what I did, which I do, like I said, I do every month, I put $50 on Sheldon's card, and that way, anything he needs, he got money. Or if he decides he want to buy him something, he got money. But I did budget in. He needs a another jacket because the jacket he's been wearing, he done had it for a while, and it's also a hoodie, and he can't wear that at school. So I figured I'll probably get him 2 more jackets. That one would be his, it's not too cool, but it's cool enough to need a jacket. And, it'll be just his throw on jacket. And then I'm going to get him a nice one for, like, when we go somewhere, he'll have him a nice jacket to go with his fit. And then the other one will be for school. And then I had bought him last month. Excuse me. Last month, just to prepare him for the winter, I bought him, because he got jeans and stuff, but he don't too much like to wear jeans. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Sheldon don't like shoes that he got to tie, because he did know how to tie his shoes, but it's a struggle, so he don't even fool with it. And when it comes to pants or shorts, he don't like buttons, because it's hard. He got a little thumb issue, so it's hard for him to button. But, I can put up with that. I'll button them for you if need be. But this morning he was so excited because he had put on his school pants, and then yesterday he was up in the whining because he couldn't get them buttoned. But this morning he stood there in the door, and I just pretended like I was on my phone, but I was watching him. And he finally he said, "Yes, Mom, I got it. I buttoned them by myself, and I did need you." Woo! Y'all, he was so excited, y'all. But yeah. So we're gonna get him some more joggers, cause he did state this morning that he liked those. He got 2 or 3 pairs, gray and black pair, a dark gray pair, and a black pair. So I said I was gonna probably try to get him some more colors. That way, he can just mix it up a little bit. But so yeah, that's his shopping list that he needs to get. And y'all, he didn't want no costume this year for Halloween. He did. He wanted to be Deadpool, but then he switched it up and he was like he didn't want one. So he's just gonna use an old Halloween costume, which for some reason he loves that costume. It's like a Grim Reaper, skeleton Grim Reaper or something like that, and it's got the little chest piece, and it's like you can see the bones. And what it is, it's got like a heart, a plastic heart, and it came with this mixture that looks like blood, and you can squeeze it into there. And it looked like, you could see the blood flowing and stuff. But last year, he wore it, and I made the mixture. I did food coloring and water and made him some blood. So I guess that's what we're going to do again this year. I mean, and I really wasn't, because I didn't even get me a costume. I'm just probably going to throw something together, get some old clothes that I know I don't wear anymore. And I got the zombie nails, so rip it up, make myself look like a zombie. I'll do my little makeup. But I wasn't interested in really buying costumes this year anyway, because we're not going to be able to go and do nothing. Now, my cousin is doing birthday parties. She's doing all her kids' birthday party at once, and it's going to be Halloween themed. But like I say, Sheldon got old costumes. Like his counselor had a whole bunch of costumes that she got donated to her that she didn't have anybody to give them to, and she learned that Sheldon loved to play dress up. He loved costumes, so she found a couple that was in his size. So he got them. So if he don't want to wear the same costume, which her party is tomorrow anyway, but if he don't want to wear his original costume, then he can choose one of them. He could be a Ninja Turtle, or I forget who else she got, Captain America, somebody, Batman, I know. But yeah, so anyway, back to what I was saying, because I got completely off subject. And we're not doing our Halloween party because it is Thursday, and my girl ain't get back with me. And we discussed it the other day, but it wasn't any resolution to it, so I just scrapped that idea. We'll probably do it next year when I got a little more time to plan. And but yeah, so I just been using that little app, y'all. It's called Fudge It. It's like budget, but with an F. And instead of the B, it's a F. But yeah, so Fudge It is what I use. And it's simple and easy to use. All you do is put in your income, what you make. And then you know, like I titled it for the month. Like November is coming up. So I put November 2020, I put my income, and then I put my expenses. And it automatically subtracts all that, and it shows you what you have left. You know, and as you go, if you buy something, you can punch that in. And it's basically to keep track of your spending in a list form where you can see it. And so that way you can know, okay, well, last month I bought clothes, so this month I'm gonna save what I bought in clothes last month. You know what I'm saying? Or okay, last month my bill was this, and this month is, you know, just little things like that. But I can say, some birds over there fighting. Anywho, distraction. But I can say that all my bills are paid. The only bill that isn't, because I pay my gas bill, the internet bill, I pay those online. So I just paid the light bill. Now my rent, I went to go get the money order for my rent, but Brookshire's office was closed. They're not gonna open until 10. So probably before Sheldon get home, I'll go back at 10 and get it. But other than that, all the bills are paid. So I could breathe a little lighter, a little easier. It's like I was on the phone. My homegirl had called me before I started recording, and she was like, "What you doing?" And I was like, "Girl, paying bills." And she was like, "Ooh, I know how they go." I say, "Yeah, but I'm just thankful that I'm able to pay my own bills, especially being that I'm coming on 2 years, just about, of not working, and he's been good, y'all. I can't do nothing but be thankful." But y'all be praying for y'all girl, because my cousin, Roshanda's World, she sent me a link to a Facebook page. They're looking for an apartment manager, and they're also offering you free boarding. You know, it's a 2-bedroom apartment. You'll make between $200 and $250 a week. Which y'all, some people may look at that and be like, "Oh, that ain't much," but y'all gotta realize it's free rent, free utilities. Hello. Plus, you know, I get Sheldon's check every month, so, and it's weekly. They're paying you weekly, so that's good enough for us for now. Like I say, with everything that we have going on, and it works perfectly because I'll be working where I live, and that way, because of his schedule, when he gets off the bus, depending on how, because I get into that, but depending on how his schedule, if his schedule still remains the same, then he'll be able to be dropped off where we live and where I work, and I ain't got to worry about leaving work, you know. Now what I was about to say was, depending on how things work out with this new company, Behavioral Services, because they were supposed to open this week, but construction, you know, pushed things back. So they're hoping for the middle of next month. So yeah, if we get in with them, and depending on what they decide is best for him, he'll probably get out of school at 11:30, and the bus will take him to their building, and he'll go from there to like 4:30, 5 o'clock, so however they have it set up, and then I'll go pick him up from there, which is perfect, because by that time, my apartment, if I get the job, y'all, when I get the job, amen, praise God, sending it up, putting it in the atmosphere, but when I get that job, I'll probably be getting off at like 4 o'clock anyway, 4 or 5 o'clock. So that works out perfectly. And even still, even if I don't get off, y'all, it's like my mom should be back at work by then. So she gets off work at 3:40. She can go pick Sheldon up and drop him off at the office, or drop him off at home, since I'm going to be working right where we live. So he can have the security of knowing no mama's not in the house with me, but she's right down the sidewalk at the office or around us, you know. So, like I said, that job is just perfect. You know, I sent my resume in. Like, my cousin, literally, y'all, my cousin sent me the picture of the link to the Facebook page. I went, checked it out. Within 5 minutes, I was typing up my resume. Within 10, 15 minutes, I was emailing her my resume, y'all. That's just how serious I was. And then I sent it to her twice to make sure she got the first one. And I'm going to be sending it again next week. Like, I'm serious. I hope they haven't filled it yet. And I hope that when they come across my resume, that it just draws them to me, you know. Because it's what we need. Like I said, I need a new scenery. We need a new scenery. We've been living here for 5 years, and it's a good spot to be in. I will say that. Don't nobody bother us. I have to fight for parking, but I mean, come on. That's been since I moved here. The management is good. I love her. I would hate to leave my landlady, but we need a bigger space, and I'm hoping and praying, because they didn't tell us which apartments it was going to be, but I'm hoping that it's a nice set of apartments. You know, of course, before I take the job, I'm going to look at the apartments first. If they contact me, I'm going to find out, you know, what apartments it is, and we'll go from there. But I need to see the space. I need to see if it's a bigger space, if it would work better for us than where we're at. Because, like, right now where I'm at, I'm right here on the front. I'm right across from the office. I ain't got to worry about too much. I got a good landlady. Now, I will say, the last video I did, y'all, it don't always be like that. That was just me being funny and just giving y'all something a little different. Because it was just, at first, when I did the video of the two ladies arguing, you guys, I was going to send that video to my mama and be like, girl, look at, because, you know, when there's something going on around here, I'll be calling my mama. Y'all, my mama my best friend. Sorry to my besties, but my mama is my best friend. Like, if something going down or something going on, she the first person I call. But, yeah, I was going to send that to her, but then I just ended up calling her because it went on for so long. It literally was like 30 minutes, y'all, that they were arguing. So it went on for so long that I just ended up calling them. And, so that's why I had that clip. But, you know, it was just too much going on in this week. Because then after that, you know, that happened on Sunday. And then on Tuesday, we had a high-speed chase come through here. We don't ever had nothing like that happen over here. But, you know, last year they had a high-speed chase came over this way. But, you know, I wasn't present for it. And if I was in my house in my own world. I just so happened to be outside when that one happened. But, yeah. But it's not always bad over here, you know. It's actually a pretty good spot to be in, if I'm going to be honest, apartment-wise. It's really, it's chill and laid back. But like I say, we've been here 5 years. And when I first started out here, I didn't have that much stuff, you know. I had a lot of stuff, but I didn't, you know, I had furniture and stuff like that. But I'm saying, like, over the years, the amount of clothes that have increased, I've gotten a computer and desk and all of that. I got my nail table, and it's just so much. And I ended up, when I got the nail table, I got rid of my dining table. It was time to get rid of it anyway, but I got rid of it. And then I realized, dang, we really do need a dining table. But my ideal spot, y'all, would be a 3-bedroom. That way I could use the extra bedroom as like our game room, our office, my nail room. You know, I could use that space for that. But, you know, in a perfect world, I don't have the income for a 3-bedroom right now. So a 2-bedroom will suffice. But if I got enough space between the living and the dining, or if my kitchen is big enough for me to put a dining room in, and then my living room is big enough for me to turn one part into an office, you know, that would be perfect. But I'm thinking about downsizing my couches, but I want to wait until I see if I get this job. Because those things, they're reclining chairs. and they're bulky. So low-key, I've been thinking about getting rid of one of them and just having one in there because I don't have company like that. But I don't know. Probably not, because my mom probably killed me. Because that she had that set, and then she gave it to my brother, and then it came to me. And we don't play, y'all. Because my mom will take care of her stuff, so it's good furniture. But it is old. Because she had it for some years. And then my brother had it for a few years. Then I got it, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign out because I done been filming for like an hour. So, of course, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified. Share it with your people so they can share with their people. Peoples, come on. Let's help this family grow. We at like 51, 52. Come on, y'all. Come on. Share me. Get me up there. Get me up there. I wanna at least be to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Like, come on, y'all. Blow my mind. But anyway, just stay blessed, y'all. Stay motivated. Stay strong, whatever you're going through. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll